My name is Larry Kilgore, and I took the weekend, the Taking It Lightly weekend, in December of 2001. I came to the center on the request of a friend to attend a graduation. And I was so moved by the people who had participated in the weekend that I did the weekend in December. Since taking the Taking It Lightly weekend, some of the things that have changed for me are significant in the sense that I have taken to understand that I am 100% responsible for my actions, my thoughts, and my destiny. There's been a great understanding of how I am connected to everyone and everything on the planet. If one person is hurting, then the whole planet is hurting. We are connected by spirit and by a desire to survive in this universe. Since taking the weekend, I have come back to participate as a staffer, as a supervisor for the Taking It Lightly weekend, and have also been involved in the instructor apprenticeship training program. Eventually, I will be a part of the team that instructs the Taking It Lightly weekend. Before taking the weekend and learning the information contained in the Taking It Lightly weekend, I second-guessed myself a lot. I was a victim in my mind to my circumstances, whether it was my boss, my wife, or business dealings. Since doing the weekend, I understand better that the outcomes in my life are dictated by my attitude. I can only be a victim if I allow myself to be a victim. And in being in that victim role, I give my power to something other than my decision-making skills, my ability to create a world that I desire. Throughout our day, throughout my life, there are things that I have no control over. And what I understand now is the one thing I do have control over is how I react to those adverse situations. Since doing the weekend, I am empowered by what used to stifle me, what used to anger me, what used to frustrate me. I see them as they are in my world, and they are minor obstacles. I either go over them, around them, under them, or through them. And the truth is, it's a choice to how I get to my ulterior motive, which is the goal of my success. Whether it's getting through traffic, whether it's getting through a business meeting, whether it's getting through a difficult conversation with a spouse, my spouse, a coworker, or a business partner. And one of the other pieces that I learned is, instead of becoming frustrated and disengaging from the interaction, is to stand in there and see it through to a final conclusion. The process of debate or argument or misunderstanding can only be clarified by standing in it, getting through the tough stuff and to a conclusion where both parties win. It may not be the perfect conclusion, and the truth is, if I disengage from it, storm off in the other direction, what I end up with is another piece of life that's incomplete. I'm good.